going on, everybody? JT here, coming at you with another episode of Pokemon Go, and I am currently right outside of Kinshisho Station. This is considered to be one of the best places to grind in all of Tokyo, and that's because, as you can see on the map here, there are a ton of stops all over the place, and the best thing about it is that a lot of people like to lure them up, though at the current moment, nobody seems to be luring them, but that might be just because it's kind of early. My buddy Japan Lover is going to be meeting me here, so I know I'll have somebody to grind with for at least a couple hours, and who knows, maybe we'll get lucky and get something off of these lures. And it also seems like they added a few more stops as well, so maybe the spot's even better than I remember.
1 hour later.
Guys, we're starting off the video strong right here. This raid is an Origin Form Giratina. It is a 2105. That is a 100%, and it would be absolutely insane if we got a Shundo, because I've yet to ever get a Shundo from a raid ever, and this would be such a cool one. So, 3, 2, 1. Please be a Shundo. Oh, it's not shiny, but it is a 2105. That is a 100% from a local raid at Kinshisho Station. That is freaking awesome. And we caught it. Let's see those Hundo IVs. It is a Hundo. Let's freaking go all the way in Tokyo. And it's got the Shadow Force move. That is amazing. I don't even have to waste an Elite Charge TM now. If you haven't already smashed that like button yet, please do. And also subscribe to the channel. We're just getting started. Also, while I was waiting for my friend, I went into the coffee shop in the station over here, and sure enough, we got a shiny Venonat off of one of the Mozzie lures. I recorded a clip of me doing it, but I had to be very quiet because it's one of those you gotta be quiet kind of shop, so I thought I would just tell you here instead. And it didn't have the best IVs, but it doesn't matter. A shiny's a shiny. And wouldn't it figure, the next raid after the Hundo turns out to be a shiny. I'm totally down though. I love getting these shinies, and I know plenty of people that want to lucky reroll them, so I'm not upset at all. Plus, this is free candy. All I gotta do is land a hit, and I'm gonna get it. But before we do that though, obviously we're gonna Pineapple it so we get double, right? Bang! Oh man, I really thought that was gonna be an excellent. We're now on the 5th floor of this Kinshisho Station, and I'm currently in a soba noodle place that has what name, Japan Lover? Hello, how are you doing?
Hi guys, Japan Lover here. We are at Tsukiji Uemura in Kinshisho Station. It's on the 5th floor.
And this is the first time I've ever had soba noodles, so this will be an interesting time. But before we start eating, obviously we are going to introduce Japan Lover here. So for the people that are watching just now, tell them where they can find you.
You can find me on Twitch at Japan Lover, JPNLVR, it's Japan Lover with no vowels. I'm also on Twitter as well, and that's the main thing I'm doing at the moment. I'm also on YouTube as well. If you're interested, I do have 2 Sapporo videos up because I was one of the only people in Japan at the time that is English speaking that went to Sapporo. So
you guys should definitely check it out because I wasn't able to go to Sapporo. There was a lot of people that couldn't go, so she was one of the few people. You should really check out that video. And also she recommended the soba, so I'm sure it's gonna be fantastic, right?
Of course, definitely.
Here is our meal. This is soba. The point of it is we're supposed to take all of this noodles and we're supposed to dip it in the sauces here. We also have this interesting egg-based soup thing, which is really nice. It's got shrimp in it. We've got some tempura shrimp as well. And apparently this is some sort of special potato sauce thing. I tried it a little bit. It wasn't half bad, but I'm really hungry, so instead of talking about it, let's actually eat it. So that food was delicious, and then Japan Lover decided to give me a little goodie bag here. No idea what's in it. I'm down. Oh, I see some evolutions in here. I can just tear the paper, right?
Yeah.
All right, we're tearing the paper. Oh, that's cool. Nice, so we got Vaporeon, Jolteon, and we got Flareon, and in the back we got Espeon, Umbreon, and Eevee. Oh, and they got the other ones here. Thank you very much, I very much appreciate it.
Do you know why I gave you 2?
Why?
Because last time when I gave you some, you didn't want to use it. So now you can use one pack if you want to. It's up to you.
Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Also,
You're
everybody,
welcome.
please check out her channels. They will be linked in the description box below. I also paid for the food, which was really nice. You didn't have to do that.
My pleasure.
So I just got off my train, and guys, look what I got on the train. We got the shiny Gengar with the hat. 1606, this is not a Hundo, but I don't care. We actually got the Gengar, and hopefully we'll be able to hit it, because it is kind of far away, but boom, we hit it. Cool, we're gonna get it. It's a guaranteed catch unless we're going too fast, like being on the train there. That's why I waited. Took a few raids, but we finally got it. Very happy about it, and boom. Hopefully they'll have decent IVs, but in the end of the day, we can always lucky reroll this. And it is going to be... it's okay, but it doesn't matter. We got the shiny Gengar, and all of its frozen glory. And in total, it took about 53 raids in order to get this, though that's not totally accurate. There were some that I did run away from because I was being told I was being invited to others, but really under 60 raids in total, so it is definitely a perma-boost shiny. It's not full odds by any means, and I'm just really glad to get it, even if it is barely noticeable. I mean, like, he's a little paler, I guess, but still, I don't care. We got it, unlike the Banette costume one where we didn't get that one, so I'm glad that we managed to nab this one. And now that we got that shiny Gengar, I've come to Shibuya. This is basically the Times Square of Tokyo. This place is really crazy. People everywhere. Currently, right now, people are actually crossing the street from all sides. It's not just one side and the other. They literally just all flood at once. It becomes a huge mob of people. But yeah, there's one big reason why I'm here. A reason specifically is one of these gyms over here is what I'm looking for. I want to say it's the Sableye in the distance there. I think this is what we want. Let's just wait for it to load in real quick. But this Sableye raid is not just any old raid. It's actually a Pokemon Center. As you can see on the top there, there is a Mewtwo and a Mew on that stuff, and that is usually an indication that there's a Pokemon Center, and they've got something really cool that I want to show you. While we walk over there, obviously we're going to be checking some stuff, seeing what we can see. Maybe we'll get lucky and find a shiny along the way, so let's go. So we've officially made it to the Shibuya Pokemon Center, and it's really cool to finally see this Mewtwo in person. This place opened up during the pandemic, so I couldn't actually visit until just now, and it's so cool to see it. Though unfortunately, it looks like he's turned off. They usually have him moving. And also in the background, you're supposed to have like bubbles as he's like in a tube, but it doesn't matter. It's still really cool to see this thing. Let's go in the shop and see what we can get. Bag has been secured. We'll show you guys this stuff later, but first we've got Pumpkaboos to check in Shibuya. There's so much around here. Like, there's so many neon lights and everything like that. I love Tokyo. It's such a crazy city. Plus, I also have big Pumpkaboos. I really want this one shiny, just because it's like the biggest one, so it'll be the most noticeable when it's down to being shiny. But yeah, honestly, this is such a cool place. We'll definitely have to come here in the future. I hear Halloween in Shibuya is supposed to be insane, so we might come here for Halloween, but yeah, just look at all of this stuff, guys. Like, it is nuts here. This looks like a good spot to get some sushi. There's a ton of lures going right now, a ton of stops, and a lot of sushi making its way down. Let's eat. It's now time to hatch 8 7-kilometer eggs. Let's see what happens. Maybe we'll get lucky with them and get that shiny Noibat. Or a Noibat. I mean, I'm down. Just need one more shiny. Number dose, though, is another Noibat. Loving this batch already. Number 3 is gonna be Golurk. Well, it's blue at least. Number 4, another Golurk. Okay, I know I'm saying Golurk. I know it's Golett. I just keep screwing up. Anyways, number 5, what are you gonna be? You are, oh, not much better. Number 6 is another Golett. Lucky number 7 isn't lucky. And the last egg of this batch is another Unobin. All right, well, that was an okay batch, but definitely started off stronger than it ended. And now we're back at Ueno Park because I want to pop the daily incense without having to get stopped by anything at all, except for potential skateboarders that I might hit, but whatever. Besides that, we're gonna be fine. And hopefully our first spawn is gonna be something incredible like a Galarian bird or a Galarian Zubat. Everybody loves Galarian Zubat, and it's not green. This is the worst time for this to be happening. My eggs are hatching. Number 2, what are you? Okay. Number 3 is gonna be, Number 4, what are you? Number 5, I'm so glad we can fast forward. Number 6. Number 7, Ocho. And the last one is a Noibat. Cool. All right, you know what? Not a bad batch, but hopefully our daily isn't getting too stuck up here. And like that, the instance is over. We did get a couple Vulpixes, which is cool, but sadly nothing shiny and nothing overly that amazing. I guess the Dugong's kind of neat. And now we're back at the hotel. I was hunting for quite a while today, and unfortunately we didn't get anything else, but I mean, we did pretty good today. We got 2 shinies, one of them being the Gengar, which I really wanted. And we also got a Hundo freaking Origin Form Giratina, so if you haven't already subscribed to the channel, please do. We're on the road to 100K, and we're so close, so if you haven't subscribed already, please do. It would mean a lot. Plus, we got to have some delicious food and go to the Pokemon Center in Shibuya, and speaking of which, let's see what we got. Starters, we got a little Fuecoco here because I'm definitely going Fuecoco for Gen 9. I think he's the best starter so far. We'll see what the evolutions look like, but so far, I'm in love with him. I felt like I had to get this one. We got a little egg incubator. It's got the infinite too, so it's kind of neat. I don't know exactly what I would really use this for, but it's Pokemon Go merch, and they didn't have a lot of it, so I felt like I should really get this. Plus, I love hatching eggs, so it kind of fits. This isn't from the Pokemon Center, but this is from a Crane game, so I couldn't record myself getting it, but it's a little Mime Jr. coin purse thing. I don't know why I wanted it, but I saw it and I was like, yeah, I'll spend some money. And luckily, it only took us about 8 tries to get it. Don't know if this is really worth 800 yen, but whatever. And last but certainly not least, we got the Pokemon Design Lab here, and we actually made that shirt that I showed you on the screen earlier, so here is the shirt, and I'm very happy to say it looks really, really good. Look at that, even has old JT on it. I love it with the Mewtwo and the Mew, and it just looks way too good. Please let me know in the comments down below what you would have bought from the Shibuya Pokemon Center, and also let me know if you got any cool shiny wins. I'd love to know. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.